So in my BMX career, I kind of got pretty well known in the sport for doing a ton of tail whip, technical variations. Tail whips in, tail whips out. And a tail whip out was just so much fun for me. As soon as I unlocked that trick, I just put it in every combination I possibly could. Whether it be big, whether it be small, whether it be short and sweet, whether it be on a back peg doing a rocket manual and kicking it. I just love doing that trick. It was a trick that I was best at. Maddie lately, he's been bringing the tradition on. He's been doing a bunch of tail whips. He's been doing the bunny hop tail whip so good. And today I'm challenging him in doing a tail whip out of a tail tap for me, all right? This is something that I used to do, and I would love to see it again. It's been so long since I've seen somebody do it, especially nowadays. A lot of people ride brake lifts, a lot of people aren't doing that kind of style of stuff. So today's gonna be fun. We're gonna be venturing back in there as long as I can get this one, but trial and error today, and hopefully there's not gonna be a lot of error.
How'd the first one that you ever did go?
First one I ever did, that's a really good question.
What was it on?
I honestly don't even have a recollection of it.
Straight quarter pipe you did it? You just got into a tire tap and you're like, you know what? I'll do a tail whip in.
Probably. Honestly, it might have been that. I kind of probably had the HP up high and just sent it.
I never felt that confidence, and I've never once been on a tire tap and thought
Yeah, I know that, but as of lately though, since your tail whips have been so good,
I feel good with a lot of other tail whips, but off the back wheel, I'm not a back wheel guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't manual.
Mm-hmm.
Mediocre at foof tap, any of that stuff. I do have pedal pressure, so that's cool.
Okay, so that's one thing I was literally just about to bring up. Pedal pressure was huge for me for this trick. Because you can keep pedal pressure and you can keep that momentum going out of it. So you're almost cranking while you're kicking the tail up.
So it's pretty much a tail tap to almost like a quick manual whip.
Well, more like a wheelie
Not
whip.
stationary.
More of like a wheelie whip.
You don't just
you gotta make
stationary and then whip.
exactly. It's
Not
hard.
an ice to whip
It would be hard to do it like that.
So you need the pedal
difficult.
pressure.
It's doable, but
to kick it out.
But it depends on how you do it. Depends on where you're at in the tail tap. I mean, I saw you already doing tail taps on this thing. I think that's where you want to start off.
That's like the resi for a tail tap to tail it.
Yeah.
I figured if I did on this curb thing, that's like the resi box.
Well, it makes sense because what Maddie wants to do with this one, you can see it's nice and flat across the top, so he doesn't have to worry about the coping at all. Now the bank's here to give him a little bit of a drop, but what's so convenient about it, it's about, 7 or 8 inches up already, so that's going to make the drop a little bit higher, and I don't know, it's going to be not scary, I think.
I think on this I can literally just do a tire tap, panic, and kick a whip. Almost like if somebody was like, do a whip out, and you're like, okay, I'll kick a whip. It's a bank,
Yeah.
How I always crash and then I kick a random whip?
Yeah. I can understand
I'm
that.
falling and then I'm like, oh, tail whip.
So you think that's your game plan?
I think I could do a
You're
panic
just going to kick
whip.
a random whip.
I think I could do a tire tap to panic whip out of this.
I got nothing to say. Let's just film.
3 tries.
First official attempts. Yeah, you got to face more back into the ramp. On this one, he's faced not where he needs to go. He's got to aim more into the bank. Ooh, lean was weird. Too much on the left side. You got to be more above it. That's looking good. Yep. Well, I mean, it's a start. So from my professional opinion, I don't think this is the best start for Maddie because it's too narrow. He needs a little bit more room so he doesn't have to focus landing in such a small spot, and then he could potentially use that pedal pressure off of it. So what I'm suggesting, we go over there to that side of the skate park, those little quarter pipes, just to get his confidence up, and then maybe we can move over to the one on the side. So this is gonna be the new spot right here. Little quarter pipe, just to build some confidence. I know the actual whip is not gonna have a lot of time because it's a small transition, but we'll see. That's it. That's a good start. See, you learn from that. You gotta take these pieces and build something out of it.
Mentally,
the whip came around good. The whip came around surprisingly good.
It's like the most uncomfortable whip I've done.
Yeah, well, it's a weird whip, man. You're barely moving, but that's what it takes, man. You gotta start by doing the small ones to build the confidence up, so you figure it out.
So I just thought I would be able to kick one like that sooner.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need to be moving across or something.
Yeah, I guess I can understand it feels weird.
That stationary, just a quick tap and then whip, just feels like nothing. It just feels like nothing's there.
Yeah. All right. Well, so far so good.
Very, very hard.
Okay, we're making some progress. I think you got to face a little bit more back into the ramp before you kick the tail up.
Yeah,
You're too sideways.
So, I feel like I need to crank to get towards the quarter pipe.
Well, it's kind of part of it.
That makes me feel like I'm missing the whip. That makes me feel like I have no chance of kicking a whip.
Okay, I understand.
So the only one that feels okay is if I like jab and then
I get what you're saying.
fling sideways.
Yeah. I
Like
don't.
a wall right to it. That's what it feels more
Well,
like.
it's both are doable. Oh, so good.
But I don't know how.
You look pro as heck. It looks great.
I don't know why that one worked above me.
I don't know either.
Maybe the rest of them.
Hopefully, you learned a
Didn't
little
learn
bit from
anything.
that. Oh, great.
Yeah, people have done that and they get away with it every time.
Oh, you were right there, Matt. Come on. That was great. So if you look at this one, you could see that his angle on the whip, the way he was able to pop back into it, that's how it's got to be. Oh, heck yeah, dude. That's impressive.
That is so hard.
Yeah, but just think about it. That's like pretty much the hardest one you could do. You're literally doing it off of nothing. And there's no transition to land into, man. You got to feel really good about that.
Back wheel, I'm so bad. I need rear wheel training wheels.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot different than you are, apparently. Your bike control looks really good. So
I mean, my tire tests feel great, but once you throw a whip in the mix,
your whips look the best part of the whole
the
process.
whip feels good. But when the two together are just like
But it looks
Oh,
good every time
man.
you do it. It looks good, and you
so
just
much harder than I thought.
this was just supposed to be a practice, and you just learned it on the hardest thing. So, we're ready to move on to the next one. It's gotta be a trick into and out of. That's how it goes. You gotta do a trick in, gotta do a trick out. So,
Are you sure?
yeah. So we gotta find a good quarter pipe.
100% positive.
Yeah, I feel like it has to happen. So I don't know. I'd recommend the bowl. The bowl is the best way to do it. That one over there could be
Here,
good.
anything, yeah.
Yeah, that could be good.
That's the only forgiveness I'm getting.
Okay, so
bowl
yeah, that's a good
looks
one to do. I
like
feel
a-
like that's high enough that you can get
bowl
a
looks like a
trick
scary monster.
into it. Yeah, I guess you're
It
right.
looks like a Pro Cup bowl.
I guess you're right. So that would be my recommendation.
I will try there.
Let's do it.
Don't know what I'm doing into it.
Ah,
But
we know. We know what it's gonna be. It's only one trick it can be.
crank flip.
No. I think you guys know what trick's coming. Oh yeah, good start.
Quick little quarter pipe.
It is, but it's twice the size of the one he just did it on. I'm currently sitting on it. Come on, Matt. First try. Oh, it's gonna work.
Too much time.
It's gonna work. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that was a good setup right there, Matt. It was a good setup. I felt it. It was gonna happen. Oh, that. Nope. Too much left lean. So what you're about to see is his best 3 attempts at doing this trick. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. he's borderline broken man right now. Oh no, he hurt himself. Oh no. But he's still going back. Oh! And the truth is, he had an absolute miserable time attempting this. He was trying it over and over and over again, and he just couldn't get his feet on the pedals in the right spot, or he couldn't get facing the right direction, or also he was having issues with his free coaster engaging, because the way that the free coaster works, if you don't have the pedal pressure, you're not able to use it to get back into the quarter pipe. The frustration level was super high, but he just would not stop, and I started feeling really bad because this trick was my whole idea. But the truth is, it just never came together, and after 130 attempts, we finally pulled the plug on this trick, and I made him stop. Oh man, how do you feel right now, honestly? Just physically, not saying emotionally, because we know you're emotionally hurt, but
Physically, my fingers hurt really bad.
from holding the brake
Yes.
over and over and over and
That-
over again.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's
At least you're gonna have a week to rest it, BMX wise at least. Tell everybody where you're going.
Tomorrow I'm flying to California for the last stop, the USA BMX Freestyle Series at Woodward West.
So you're doing that first,
Yep.
and
So I
then
go
you're
there.
going to Arizona.
Yep. I go to a Mongoose Jam and then go to Arizona on Monday to go shoot photos for Mongoose on mountain bikes in Sedona.
That's pretty exciting.
And I've never been to Arizona, so that should be really cool.
You've never been.
Never been. I don't
Whoa.
know anything about it.
Sedona is
And I
beautiful.
heard Sedona is really cool.
Oh, lucky you,
Go ride
man.
mountain bikes.
Look at you,
and-
just living the BMX dream, man.
Yeah, it's
Guy
been really
gets sponsored by Mongoose.
I'm very lucky.
Gets an awesome bike,
Very,
awesome
very thankful for it.
opportunities.
fun. So I cannot
Wow.
wait for that.
Yeah, so we're gonna be pulling the plug on this one. He's very frustrated.
I literally have never hated a trick more. Isn't that weird to say?
Yeah, well, I think after people watch tomorrow's video, I think they're gonna realize it's a close tie.
It's a close tie, but I will tell you, I would rather do that trick for another 2 hours than try that ever.
Well, I guess there's a lot more effort in
Isn't
this
that
trick.
insane? And my abs hurt from doing that trick
That's
yesterday.
good. Maybe I should start doing it. I'll get a freaking six-pack again.
I felt like I have a 12-pack today.
Oh,
Literally,
yeah?
I felt like if I looked in the mirror, I thought it was just going to be like a washboard. And I looked in the mirror, it was not a washboard, but it felt like it. And today has made me realize that I'm not cut out for 2 tricks in the world.
Well, I'm gonna hype
3
that
tricks
video
in the
up right
world.
now.
A
If
front
it
flip,
needs
a
any more.
bike flip, and
Beep.
and that trick also I will never get right ever. But you have
That's
to
good,
accept
Matt.
your losses. I don't fail often.
But you're not
usually
even
go
fully
pretty hard.
failing.
No,
Like,
I'm not
I'm the
failing,
one who
but-
pulled the plug on you. I was like, hey, dude, you have something to do tomorrow. I was like, that's enough for
How many
today.
tries deep am I?
Too many. Too many.
200?
No, I'm gonna say like 75 maybe.
I feel like it's got to be more than that.
I think the other trick is more. I personally.
Well, that was a quicker run-up. That run-up sucks for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you know that.
Yeah.
I could have got double the amount of tries in that amount of time.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, enjoy your trip, Matt.
I appreciate it, guys, and I can't wait to be back and film more videos for you. And hopefully it's not this, because
Yeah,
I will never
hopefully.
try this again.
Yeah, he'll be trying this again. I'm gonna get him doing this trick eventually. It's just not gonna be today. He's got a big week ahead of him. I don't want to jeopardize that at all. But yeah, we have a video tomorrow of him doing a trick from the 1980s. So all you old school riders, get excited. It's gonna be pretty funny. 2 days in a row of me challenging him with tricks. But truth is, that's my favorite part about BMX. My favorite part about having this channel is just promoting BMX and promoting other riders to get better on BMX. And it's awesome that I'm able to do that because of my long career, my love for BMX over the years. I'm just glad to still be able to be around BMX and put my love for BMX into good use. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and get ready for tomorrow's video. It's gonna be good. All right, peace.